And every heart prepared.
You done? Coming up on the pod, we've got Cannabis Keenan in studio for our Christmas Spectacular. The movie we are reviewing today is Christmas Vacation. Run that theme.
If you want a movie review, look no further than these dudes. You got Real Buzz Rob on the mic, you got Cannabis Keenan, he's alright. Caitlin is giving all she can give, and Calvin doesn't even know where he is. This is Real Buzz Takes with the Real Buzz crew.
Welcome to a special Christmas edition of Real Buzz Takes. We are the Real Buzz 2. I am Real Buzz Rob.
Yes, it is. It's a bit nipply out. I mean nippy out. What did I say? Nipple?
That is my favorite quote from this movie.
The nipply?
The nipply thing,
yeah.
Yeah. My dad always used to say that all the time.
What am I saying? Nipple?
Yeah.
And to my adjacent, we have Keenan, a.k.a. Keenan the Cannibal, a.k.a. Cannabis Keenan, a.k.a. Keenan the Barbarian, Keenan Robertson.
Shitter was full!
Yeah.
You checked our shitters, honey?
That cut out kind of weird. At a weird time for it, but whatever. Hey, hello everybody. Merry Christmas.
Save
the
Keenan.
neck for me, Clark.
I'll just maybe edit down the drops better next time.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so sorry.
That's all I'm asking for, a little Christmas spirit, you know?
Okay. All right. Well, I agree. I can do better. You deserve better, Keenan.
You know what? I'm having a holly jolly time. I don't really care. I'm actually not having a holly jolly time. I'm moving in my life right now. In the middle of a move. It's stressing me the fuck out. So it feels good to be here. Sit down and talk about this movie for an hour or so.
Well, we should
party.
We should bring up the fact that we're drinking out of the Marty Moose official Christmas Vacation glasses.
Yeah, you bought that on your childhood trip to Wally World, right?
Yeah, my aunt got these for me for Christmas like 9 years ago.
And you've never drank out of them, you were saying?
No, they're still in the box.
Really?
The boxes are under my sink. I unbox them. I'm like, this is the perfect night to use these.
This is the perfect night. I don't think there's a better night to use these.
They're in fact, well, you could argue Christmas, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. But we're talking about this. Second best. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am a little disappointed. I wanted to go buy eggnog, but I ran out of time.
Dude, that would have been so bomb. We could have put Jim Beam in the nog.
Yeah. I actually did that not too terribly long ago. It's delicious. Because I don't know what you mix with eggnog. I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I'll put bourbon in there.
No, dude,
it was good.
My parents make this, like, it's kind of like eggnog. It's a little thicker. They call it like a custard, and and then they make it, and my dad cuts it with rum. Well, he used to when he was drinking. Now he cuts it with rum for me because I'm a drinker.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's delicious.
Yeah, I feel like rum in the eggnog, whiskey in the eggnog, bourbon at least. You know, maybe some Jameson, Irish whiskey.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Jameson could be good.
I mean, you could probably do vodka in eggnog if you wanted to.
Vodka you can put in anything. That's the great thing about that spirit is it's virtually it just tastes like alcohol. It doesn't have any undertones of flavor to it. It's like a little less harsh than rubbing alcohol, but not much.
Yeah. See, we're making spirits bright here.
And that's why I drink vodka.
Yeah, amen. And I think eggnog is like the perfect mixer, it sounds like. As long as you like it. A lot of people don't like it, which I can get it. It's a little thick.
It's good for one or two drinks. I wouldn't binge eggnog because you're gonna feel like a total bloated piece of shit. For sure. And you're gonna feel sick as fuck.
That's why these cups are fucking tiny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the recommended amount of eggnog that you should be drinking, and it's not. I don't know, what is that? 3 ounces maybe?
Yeah, it's not very much.
As we've already stated, the movie we are reviewing for our Christmas Spectacular is Christmas Vacation. Release date 12/1/89. Director was Jeremiah Chechik. Before this, Jeremiah Chechik is known for music videos. He did a Van Halen and a Hall & Oates video, directed those. So, this is like his first feature.
If anything, you're like Van Halen and I'm like Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates is 2 people. No, Holland's his first name and Oates is his second. His last name. It's always sunny.
I know. I've seen Oates at Bonnaroo one year. Hall was not there.
Oh, really?
He was doing a solo act. And I got to say, needed Hall there.
Needed Hall?
Needed Hall.
Yeah. I wonder if Hall was there without Oates, if you would have needed Oates.
I imagine you would have.
Yeah.
That's a package deal. That only works as a duo. I don't think, it's like, peanut butter and jelly really by themselves are not that great on just a sandwich. Put them together. It's fantastic.
You got Hall & Oates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cast. Oh, sorry. Hold on. After this, he's known for a film called Benny and June, which is a strangely, I really enjoyed that film.
I feel like I've heard of it, but never seen it.
It's got Johnny Depp in it, and he plays somewhat of a...
Is it Juliette Lewis in it?
No, it's the girl from...
That's What's Eating Gilbert. Great, never mind.
That's different. It's a girl who's famous, and then she did a lot of famous John Hughes 80s movies.
Molly Ringwald?
No, but close. Someone like that.
Ali Sheedy?
No.
All right.
Fuck, it doesn't matter. Also...
Corey Haim.
He's dead. Also known for a lot of episodic TV, just random episodes of television.
Okay.
So only 2 features to speak of, and both were pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to cast. Chevy Chase as Clark W. Griswold. Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen Griswold.
What a fox back in the day, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, by the time she got to Entourage, though, she looked like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah, she doesn't look good. I think she got some work done or something, you know.
No, she just looked terrible. I mean,
she didn't look good.
Not to say that Chevy looked great when he was on Community. I mean, he looked like...
he looks bad now, too.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And Randy Quaid also looks terrible, but that's not as much of a surprise, in my opinion.
A podcast favorite at this point.
I do love Randy Quaid. He's a fucking psycho. But
I was trying to
love him.
think. We've done 2 before. I know Independence Day, but I couldn't remember the second one because we brought him up a couple times, but whatever.
I'm not sure we've done another film with Randy in it.
Maybe he just gets brought up.
I think he is...
Well, we tried to start the campaign to bring him back from Canada, you know, get him back.
That's right.
I have no updates on that campaign. I don't know what happened with that. I left it to the lawyers and the politicians, and nothing fucking came of it.
Allegedly, he's back in California because Trump was retweeting all of his tweets about the deep state and all that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, Randy.
Yeah, Randy, you are an American treasure, and we're happy to have you back. And the fact that you put the strangest shit on Twitter only makes you that much fucking cooler.
He kind of cousin Eddie'd America. He just showed up.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
back.
He's got this big old beard. He looks like exactly what you think a conspiracy theorist would look like. He's bald. He's got a huge beard. He thinks the government's he's paranoid. He thinks the government's trying to track him. And, you know, he thinks President Trump won the election, which, I mean, I'm not going to get political. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm not, if you think the election was rigged, I'm sorry, you're a fucking moron. Okay, moving on. And then honorable mention to Johnny Galecki as Russ Griswold, Juliette Lewis as Audrey Griswold, Doris Roberts as Frances. That was the Ray's mom.
Yeah, yep. The first time I saw this as a kid, I remember being like, "Shit, that's my voice cracked probably when I was a kid too. Shit, that's Everybody Loves Raymond's mom." Which I didn't really watch that show, but I knew the mom.
I liked it. I like Everyone Loves Raymond.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
I mean, any episodes I caught, I thought were funny, but it wasn't like, let me watch it every Tuesday night.
2 more. Brian Doyle Murray as Frank Shirley, and then Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Margot.
Okay, while we're in this segment, since you brought up the Griswold kids, and they're just honorable mentions, we're both fans of the Vacation series overall,
I'm
right?
glad you brought this up.
Yeah, these are definitely the 2 most successful Griswold kids.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they both went on to fucking... They're both still relevant, I think. Well, I don't know about Juliette Lewis.
Hold on now. You got to think Anthony Michael Hall was the original Russ.
That's true, but I still...
You think he's less successful than Johnny Galecki?
I think Johnny Galecki, with recency bias, yes. But overall, no, Anthony Michael Hall had a pretty great career.
And also, there's another one.
I think Juliette Lewis.
Ethan Suplee.
He was one of the kids?
In Vegas, Vacation.
Oh, okay. Well, I've only seen that one once. So I need to see that again.
It's a good one.
Nick Papagiorgio or whatever.
He's Nick Papagiorgio.
Yeah.
Having an entourage is expensive. Right, moving on to Chevy Chase, which is not short for anything. It's Chevy.
It's just Chevy,
Just Chevy. He owns a chain of restaurants that sells subpar Mexican food.
Are those still open? Chevys?
I don't know. I just remembered they're like Elvis themed, and
he owned them back in the 90s.
and not good.
Yeah. I mean, he was a fucking megastar.
I actually haven't listed his before and after yet. So we're not. Were you about to guess his
net worth? Yeah, I was way ahead.
We're not there yet.
Yep. Anyway,
we're not there yet. Before this, known for SNL, Caddyshack, Vacation, Fletch, European Vacation, Spies Like Us, and Three Amigos. After this, known for Nothing But Trouble, which has been, we did a pod on that one. If you want to go back, it's
shit, and I don't remember his net worth. So if you did it again, then I'm not gonna.
We did it again. I mean, that was that was almost 8 or 9 months ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
After this, known for Nothing But Trouble, Vegas Vacation, the Hot Tub Time Machine movies, Community, and then the Vacation reboot with Ed Helms.
Which I actually enjoyed.
I thought it was dumb.
I liked it quite a bit.
Dumb. It's just, I don't know. It didn't need to be done. Like, they can't recapture what they did with the Vacation movies back in the 80s and early 90s. They can't.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as good as the originals, but no. I went into it expecting it to be dumb, and I actually was laughing quite a bit of time.
And so before the mics heated up, as they say in the industry, you were talking about your favorite Vacation movies, and you said your second favorite one was European Vacation?
Yeah, I like them in order that they were released.
Okay, so your least favorite is Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know, man.
But I've only seen Vegas once, so that's the thing. I need to see it more than once, because when I did see it, I was like, that's pretty funny. But it goes back to kind of the Last Action Hero thing, where you didn't like it, but I fucking love it. With Vacation and European Vacation, I had seen those both like probably 15 times before I ever saw this one.
So I will say this. While European Vacation, in my personal opinion, is my least favorite of the Vacations, it does have my favorite joke of all the Vacations.
What joke is that?
It's a joke where they're on the plane to London or Europe or France, somewhere, and the flight attendant comes over to Clark and says, "Hey, would you like a Coke?" He's like, "Yeah, I would." He's like, "You want that in the can?" And he goes, "No, I'll have it right here."
Yeah,
It's a great joke.
Good shit.
That's a great fucking joke.
I love when they get robbed by the guy. He's like, "Get into the fountain." No, take his shoes off. Get in the fountain.
That's
and then
dumb.
He steals their fucking thing. I don't know. I enjoy that whole movie. The
Fucking
Pig in the Poke. I actually
tourists.
just watched that recently.
And I gotta say, man, Audrey in that movie pisses me off. She's so fucking annoying.
She is super annoying.
Oh
I miss Jack or whatever the whole fucking time.
She looks like if Kelly Osbourne, was alive in the 70s.
The first Audrey, though, when I was a kid, I had such a massive crush on her.
The 13-year-old from the first one?
Yeah, because I was like 10 watching it.
No judgments.
Yeah.
No judgments.
I was younger than her when I was watching it.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's
So,
cool.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any.
She was the 70s girl. I had a big crush on her. And then my dad was like, she's like 50 now. I was like, oh, that's weird.
She's only 50? That movie came out in like 83.
Yeah, so she was probably only like 40 whenever he was saying that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Beverly D'Angelo. Before this, known for Vacation, European Vacation, a lot of other features I didn't recognize.
Yeah, I only know her from this and Entourage.
There's one you're missing out on that she was not pretty big, but it was a big movie. Won an Oscar. She played a fairly prominent role in. After this, known for nothing but trouble. No, that's Chevy. Sorry. After this, known for Vegas Vacation, American History X.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I do remember her from that.
Summer Catch, where she played a character called Lusty House Mother.
Seems to fit her.
I think that adds up.
Yeah.
And then she was obviously not a regular, but a semi-regular on Entourage. She was Ari's boss / adversary /
partner.
Babs. She was Babs.
Yeah. Well, she came in and fucking saved Ari's ass at the beginning, and then they ended up being adversaries. I say beginning, it was like season 3 or some shit.
Yeah. It was.
But I do remember when I saw her on Entourage, I was like, fuck, that's the mom from Vacation. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like I said, she looked like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. She looked fucking terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think she tried to, get work done to still look like she did back then. This is why I say women just age,
I don't want to be
age.
I don't want to be a total misogynist here, but she looked like a fucking cow.
All right. Let's see if that makes a real buzz clip.
Randy Quaid. Before this, known for the Oliver Stone classic Midnight Express.
Yeah, never seen it, though.
Nah, I have not either. I've heard about
that's
it.
good,
I've heard about it. I know nothing. I know it's a crime movie, and I know Oliver Stone directed it. I did not know Randy Quaid was in it till I researched this movie, and that's interesting.
Just because you brought up Oliver Stone, I watched Any Given Sunday the other night. And
underrated movie.
I guess he's got a thing for the Quaids because Dennis Quaid is like a main actor in that.
Yeah, but who wouldn't? They're very charismatic and
likes
cool
the Quaids.
guys.
Yeah,
I like
Oliver
Dennis
Stone's
Quaid.
like, you know what? I'm going to hang out with him.
Yeah, dude. I love Dennis Quaid. I love Randy Quaid.
Dennis
Come
Quaid
on.
liked to post about this podcast. Come on, Dennis. Where are you, Dennis? Come on the pod.
And we did confirm it's his actual account.
It is his actual account.
Whether he did it or his publicist or whoever runs his account, we don't know. But we're going to assume it was him because what movie were we doing that he liked?
Fuck if I remember, but it actually wasn't. It was completely random because I just hashtag podcast, comedy podcast, something like that. But the Cannabis Keenan in me, I didn't see it for a week until after he liked it. I didn't see the notification. So yeah, he liked the post, and then I commented back or whatever.
So that's the second. I say famous. That's the second person from the Hollywood industry to like one of our posts. Another person actually contacted us, which was the director of Jawbreaker.
Mm.
And I don't think he listened to it because he was very nice in his messaging, and we shit all over him on that podcast.
You know, Sam loves that fucking movie. We should hit him back up and be like, hopefully you didn't listen to it. Can you give us an autograph or something?
No, I told him if he ever wants to be on the pod, he's welcome.
Never message you back.
Fuck no. Of course
He probably
not.
listened the first 5 minutes because all he's got is Jawbreaker.
I literally said,
And
yeah.
He was probably like, oh, well, fuck that guy,
His
actually.
name's Darren someone, and I literally tell him to go fuck himself 5 minutes in because the movie's so bad.
This is our problem. I'm trying to get Dennis Quaid. I'm trying to not start beef. Robbie's starting beef with the director of Jawbreaker.
Well, hey, man, beef sells, bro. People don't want to see everyone getting along all the time on a podcast. They want to see some drama.
Yeah, and the guy, if he had any balls, he would come in and rap battle you. Settle it like a man.
Yeah, man. I'll spit some bars.
Look at those sunglasses you're wearing. You telling me you're not going to spit some bars right now?
Oh, these are the Mahomes special, bro.
Ho, 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 ho. That's that. Anyway.
Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, use a ho, ho, ho. Anyway.
Oh, Mike Jones, Randy Quaid. After this, said Midnight Express, Vacation, and Caddyshack 2. After this, known for Days of Thunder, Independence Day, Kingpin, which Kingpin and Independence Day both came out the same year. I thought Kingpin was older. And also, Kingpin is fucking fantastic.
Kingpin, great movie.
Vegas Vacation, not another teen movie. Very underrated performance by Randy Quaid.
That's when we talked about him again.
Yeah, not another teen
so
movie.
that was the second movie that he was on this podcast.
Whatever you say, pumpkin tits.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I knew he had been on 2. I forgot we did that fucking movie, but there you go.
Brokeback Mountain and The Ice Harvest.
He's in Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah, I have seen that movie one time. I don't remember him being in it. I don't think it's a massive role, but I'd have to rewatch to see.
Okay.
And then The Ice Harvest, which is a really good movie if you guys haven't seen it. It's John Cusack, Billy Bob Thornton, Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid plays a mob boss from Kansas City. It's very cool.
I feel like I've seen it, but probably just once, and
It's worth watching again.
I should watch it.
It's technically a Christmas movie too, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, Ice Harvest, and figure it's set in winter.
It takes place in Wichita, Kansas, and what's that fucking guy's name?
Oh, fuck. I feel like I definitely saw this movie. Anyway.
Oliver Platt is also in it.
You said who? Billy Bob and...
Billy Bob Thornton, John Cusack, Oliver Platt, Randy Quaid.
Maybe I didn't see it. Anyway, keep going.
Moving on to net worths.
2 Chainz, smoking on that gas. Oh, Life's a Beat on Cinemax. Movie, bought my boo bigger tits and a bigger ass.
All right. Chevy Chase.
All right, yeah. Don't remember from Big Trouble or Nothing But Trouble or whatever, so probably should have listened to that on my way over so I could have impressed here. But I'm going to say $400 million.
What?
Yeah, dude, from the 80s and shit, 70s, 80s, 90s.
Okay, we have Keenan on record as $400 million. Judges,
Not billion.
million. He's worth $50 million.
50. Okay. Well, I was going to say overrated.
Don't
at
worry,
400
you're only
million.
1/8 of the way. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, you know.
You only thought he was worth 8 times more than he
I
actually
guess
is.
comedic actor more so than anything else. So, but I mean, he's been fucking doing shit for forever. But everyone says he's an asshole.
Yeah,
so
but
maybe
he's-
that's he's got to spend all his money on the lawyers and the politicians.
He's not Schwarzenegger or Stallone or Willis. I mean, he's $400 million.
Will Smith, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Will Smith is a fucking 1 in a billion. That
Yeah.
fucking guy.
National treasure.
Beverly D'Angelo.
Oh.
D'Angelo.
So Calvin always likes to say that he thinks that people have gambling or drug problems and
He does.
stuff like that.
He does like to say that. He definitely makes some wild assumptions about some celebrities based off their net worths.
Absolutely. I'm going to think, though, that Beverly D'Angelo, I'm guessing she's a smoker. And so she spends a lot of money on cigarettes, probably. So I'm going to take that into account. And I'm going to guess she's worth $15 million.
Very close, Keenan. $20 million.
20 mil. See, I was going to start with 20, but then the cigarette smoking got me down to...
So I
She
got.
smokes $5 million worth of cigarettes.
I gotta think the vast majority of her fortune comes from residuals from vacation movies because she literally is in nothing else other than fucking American History X and Entourage.
She could actually be a good businesswoman or something like that, too.
Keenan,
Make
no,
smart
stop
investments.
it! Don't be fucking stupid. Good businesswoman. Talk about a fucking oxymoron.
Good at business.
Yeah, she's lucky she can vote. Randy Quaid.
Oh, fuck. Isn't he wanted by the federal government?
I don't know. Apparently that got cleared up. I don't know. He's back in America, from what I understand. And
750K?
Not bad, actually. Negative $1 million.
Okay, actually, I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first one that owed money.
Yes, he was. Well, truth be told, given his tax issue, I think he's probably worth more than. I mean, if you add up his bill to the IRS, I bet he's like more like negative $5 million.
Yeah, well, that's why we were trying to bring Randy back. Let's start a charity for Randy Quaid.
Fucking Mara, make Randy Quaid great again. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a Q in there somewhere. Marga.
Marga.
And a G. Yeah.
Marga, make Randy Quaid great again. Fuck it. It was a good shot. He's a Trump guy, so I'm trying to help him out with some Trump stuff.
Quaid, great again. Yeah, Merkga.
Moving on to specifications and details, or as we like to call it, specs and deets.
Yes, indeed. I when you were starting to say specifications and details, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to say yes, indeed to that. Yesifications and detail. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I was. Don't worry. I was going to give you the layup. I just wanted to say the first
thank
part.
you. Speaking of layup, I'm wearing a Lakers ugly Christmas sweater for our audio listeners.
How dare you?
non-YouTubers.
How dare you say ugly? That's the most gorgeous sweater. Where'd
It is
you
pretty sweaty.
get such a fine sweater?
Well, I spilt some wine on mine last night, so I wasn't able to wear it to the pod. So thanks to DJ Rob, or Real Buzz Rob, I guess, as he's known on this podcast.
Yeah, my persona on this podcast is Real Buzz Rob.
Okay. Well, you got too many personas, man.
Hey, man,
I don't know which persona you're going to be in on any given Sunday.
Well, it just depends. If I'm DJing, I'm DJ Handsome Rob. If I'm podcasting, I'm Real Buzz Rob. If I'm doing neither, I'm just Rob.
Okay. Or Robbie, if you know him well enough.
No one watching this does. Don't. You can call me that, but don't. If you approach me in the street and you're like, "What's
Don't
up?"
call him Robbie.
No. If you approach me in the street, I don't know you that well. You're like, "Hey, what's up, Robbie?" I will punch you in the fucking face. I will do it. Gender does not matter. I will get arrested. I don't give a fuck.
How do you feel about Roto Baggins, though?
Yeah, I don't love that. Don't love it. I don't love it. I prefer it to Robbie.
Yeah, while we're on the note, don't call me Cannabis Keenan either in the streets. Come on, man, be cool. Let's be chill about it, man.
Trying to put
don't
your
put me on
business in the
blast.
streets.
Yeah, Cannabis Keenan in the sheets, but Keenan in the streets.
Yep. Runtime 96 minutes.
Good.
Yeah, no, it was fine. It's perfect. Yeah. It was
enough jokes in there.
I'm for the brevity thing, man. So 90 minutes is great. Budget was $27 million. Opened at $11.7 million. Whoa. Grossed $73 million.
Jeez, okay,
made
there
money.
You go. Yeah.
The vacation. That's why they keep making these movies, man. Well, now that Beverly D'Angelo and Chevy are, old and not fun to look at anymore, they're not going to make another one.
But they were both in that Ed Helms one, right? Like a
small
little end, part, yeah.
Because technically, it's a soft reboot because Ed Helms in that film
is
Rusty, Clark's son.
Yeah.
And then they do go to Clark's house. I think he lives in fucking San Francisco at the end of that movie, by the way, which is very strange because he's supposed to be in
Chicago the whole time, yeah.
Chevy's in it, I think for like 7 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, not very long,
no.
But anyway.
And I think it needs to be said that this was a time in movie history where you could make like a tentpole PG-13 comedy and it does really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of went through the 90s and even into the early 2000s. It kind of ended near like where I think the last funny PG-13 movie I can remember that was like a temple that was released, like Anchorman is one of them.
Yeah, I'd say around like 04 or so, because then you started getting the Judd Apatow movies.
Yes.
When you still had, well, I guess Old School was rated R, but yeah, Anchorman.
Old School started it, but Judd Apatow really made it like if you want to compete in the comedy film industry, it's got to be
Superbad,
R-rated.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
It's got to be R-rated. Yeah. It's got to be raunchy because I remember thinking that Superbad was one of those that kind of cemented that, and then Bridesmaids just ran that home. Once Bridesmaids came out, it was like, oh, this is the new era.
I hate that fucking
40-Year-Old Virgin was probably the first one though.
Yeah,
and I'm not a Bridesmaids guy either.
I shouldn't say I hate it. I saw it once and I thought it was super overrated, but women power.
It's funny. It's a funny movie. I think it's a little overrated.
Yeah, it was funny. My big problem with I love Kristen Wiig so much.
She's great. She's fantastic.
And I love who's the blonde chick from Reno 911 that's in it. Pretty much I just hate Melissa McCarthy. That's what it boils down to. And that ruined that whole fucking movie for me.
Yeah,
she's a big part of that movie.
Melissa McCarthy is something you either love her or you really don't like her at all.
I found out recently a lot of people feel that way about Anne Hathaway too, which Anne Hathaway I could always just kind of take or leave.
I'm good with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, she's fine to me. She doesn't elicit any strong emotions one way or the other, but Melissa McCarthy does. Like, I don't like her. I don't like her.
I could see, so from some like a neutral perspective, I don't have strong feelings one way or the other. I think she can be very funny. I think it's the fact that she tries so hard, you know, like.
And her shtick is that, look at me, I'm a fat woman, and I'm kind of disgusting. I'll do fart jokes and stuff like that. And it's just a tired. If that's all you get, like, that's her only humor, I feel like. And then sometimes she tries to get emotional.
It's a little reductive.
Then she did that Due Date movie with Robert Downey Jr. or whatever, and I didn't like that.
She was in that movie? Galifianakis was in that movie.
Okay, then she did the one with the Identity Thief one. That was very similar, but with Jason Bateman.
Yeah, with Bateman.
I always confuse those two. Because, I don't know.
Yeah, that movie wasn't good. I watched it. It wasn't funny.
But anyway, Melissa McCarthy, come on the pod, fight me too, you know?
It's coming out of me like lava! Moving on to plot keywords. You'll notice a trend with these plot keywords, Keenan, and I'll see if you pick up on it. Number 1, pantyhose. Number 2, nude swimming. Number 3, panties. Number 4, side boob. Number 5, lift skirt.
No Christmas or...
No. It's this. The plot keywords completely were dominated by the hot lady. The
one hot lady in this movie.
The one hot lady that Clark likes.
Well, Beverly D'Angelo is pretty hot in this movie.
Yeah, she's very attractive in this movie.
Yeah, but yeah.
Can't see the line, can you, Russ?
Yeah, Russ? It's so great.
Not that I have a log. Well, not in the sense that you thought I said I did.
Yeah,
you
that
log.
His whole fucking, when he's at that counter is so great.
Can I take something out for you?
This was Chevy Chase in his prime, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase very much may have peaked right here. Like, the Fletch movies are funny.
Yeah, right before the 90s started.
Three Amigos, great. Caddyshack 1, great. I think this may have been the peak of Chevy Chase's powers.
Yeah, his Kenny Powers.
His Kenny Powers, yes.
Yeah.
The Kenny Powers Award. Yeah,
because what are you doing? I mean, he kind of fell off in the 90s, right? I know I shouldn't say fall off because he's fucking Chevy Chase, but...
He's got $50 million. You know, he just became so difficult to work with.
Yeah, he's full of himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a notorious asshole like Bruce Willis.
Yeah, but Bruce still gets work.
Yeah, that's true.
So he can't be as big of an asshole. I mean... But no, I mean, Kevin Smith has gone on record as saying, don't work with your heroes. I love Bruce Willis. I made Cop Out with him. He was such a fucking piece of shit to work with. And he said it publicly for years.
Yeah. And I a lot of people, I think, have gone on, like Donald Glover and shit like that, hated him on Community and stuff, Chevy Chase. So people come out with the same shit about Chevy Chase.
There's been, like, voicemails released with Chevy Chase, like, just bitching people out for something they did on set. It's crazy.
Yeah. That sucks when you hear that.
It does suck because he's a very charismatic and likable guy when he plays Clark Griswold.
He's acting. Yeah.
I love the character Clark Griswold. I don't think Chevy Chase is anything like that.
Yeah, what a great fucking character though. Clark W. Griswold.
Whoa, one for the books, comedy books for sure.
Yeah, one of the best characters ever created.
So, taglines. There was only one and it's very disappointing.
Really?
Very disappointing. There's no place like home for a holiday.
That's so disappointing.
Very disappointing. Like it's boring and lame. Like this is a comedy movie, and like that's your tagline.
Yeah, and also it's a comedy franchise. I mean,
yeah,
you've seen at this point Clark Griswold struggle his way through a cross country road trip, struggle his way through Europe. And now you could say the Griswolds are home for the holidays or something. Like, I mean, that would be better. Say something about the Griswolds.
Incorporate the Griswolds in there.
Yeah, or Clark.
I mean, that fucking tagline could be for any Christmas movie ever made.
Yeah, that's
so
a really
generic.
bad fucking
it's
tagline.
So generic.
We could be talking about Christmas with the Cranks, and that could be it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Any movie that
4 Christmases.
So whoever
Santa Claus.
I don't know. Maybe they just had like a room full of just stock taglines, and they're like,
they just pulled that one out.
Want.
Yeah, that's really fucking bad. I'm disappointed in that.
I was too. I read it. I'm like, there's got to be another one. Nope. So,
the lights are coming on in your neighborhood this Christmas. Fuck. I mean, at least that references the lights or something.
I'm gonna go on record. That was so fucking terrible, Keenan. But it's still better than.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
It's still better than the one that was actually published.
Yeah, really bad.
Oh, Daddy's drinking the silver bullets now. Okay.
I'm gonna have to try to steal one of those from you. This meme's going down all too easy. Thank you.
No, I know. Same thing. I just realized I was fucking drinking whiskey like it was water. I'm like,
They're the small glasses. I just keep refilling.
No, I know. I just said it was like,
yeah. Sipping on that whiskey.
sipping on that sister.
Dean Martin has a Christmas album that is a double entendre with the name. It's Making Spirits Bright.
Oh, that's good.
Like,
I like
spirits,
that.
like alcohol.
Oh, I understand it. I'm not a fucking
that's
idiot.
good. Well, just in case some of the listeners are.
I was picking up what you were putting down.
Yeah, well, what Dino was putting down back in like the 50s or whatever.
So you know there is a version of Dean Martin in Hey Arnold, and his name is Dino Spumoni.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
I do know that.
It's a fucking great name.
Do you know Dean Martin's real name?
No.
I'll probably butcher it or get it slightly off, but I think it's like Dino Paul Crescetti or something like that.
Dude, that sounds like straight mob boss.
Yeah.
So why did he change it?
I don't know.
Where people, as Joe Pesci would say, can you believe it? Prejudice against Italians.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's what it is. I'm going to St. Louis right after St. Louis to go to the Hilt. I need to talk to you about that.
Oh, yeah, I can help you out, man.
Yeah.
Lived there for a couple of years.
We're going to go to Charlie Guido's or something?
Yeah, Ito's is good. Off mic. We'll talk
Off
about
mic.
There's a bunch of great places.
If you're in St. Louis after Christmas, hit me up. Real Buzz Takes on Instagram or Real Buzz Crew.
Not Cannabis Keenan.
Yeah, Keenan RBC. What's up?
All right, we're moving on to the canopsis. Please give us your canopsis. Cannabis Keenan.
Clark W. Griswold is a notorious family man who will put everything on the line for his family. I don't like the double use of family in there. Anyway, he's driven them across the country to Wally World. He's taken them to Europe. And now he just wants to have a peaceful Christmas at home. But as with everything in Clark's life, shit just doesn't go as planned. So let's all grab a cup of eggnog from a Marty the Moose glass, eat some dried out turkey, and save the neck for me, Clark, in Christmas Vacation.
Save the neck for me, Clark. Why don't you load me up with a little more of that? It is good.
Well, maybe if you didn't feed the dog from the table, Eddie.
No.
Well, we're just nipping around in the trash.
He's probably nosing around the trash. That needs to be said, that there's never been a character created quite like Eddie, Cousin Eddie. That's an iconic character that could never be redone or outdone. Like, in my opinion, that's Randy Quaid's best role.
Honestly, I would feel bad for the actor that had to reprise it. If they tried to
rebooted it, like hard
I would
reboot.
feel bad because everyone would hate it.
I would feel bad for everyone who wanted to be any character in this movie. Like,
Yeah.
they're iconic characters. They can't be replaced. Clark, I mean, you can't.
That's why I do appreciate the vacation that they did.
It was a soft reboot.
It was a soft reboot with Rusty. I appreciated that. I thought that was
still
cool enough.
it was a subpar movie. It was fine. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't.
I need to watch it again. I just remember laughing my ass
fine.
off.
It was fine.
Oh, what's your pet rat's name? What the fuck? He's got a rat on his shoulder.
Oh, I saw it so long ago. I don't even remember what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Now it's time for the Real Buzz Rundown, the portion of the podcast where we give our opinions about the film. Keenan, we will start with you, and I'll sprinkle.
Okay. Well, if I'm keeping it 100, as the kids say.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I wrote this note before I watched the movie, and upon this viewing of the movie, I enjoyed it more than any other viewing of this movie.
Okay, why?
I don't know if something about it finally just was good for me. Like, I've always thought it was funny, but I was always like, there's not really a coherent thread through it and stuff.
Well,
It's just
how
random
long had it
fucking
been
jokes,
since
but
you'd seen it before this viewing?
I can tell you that probably 5 years.
Okay,
something like that.
That makes sense.
5, 6 years.
So you've gained some perspective about film and comedy and a lot of other things in the last 5 years. Perhaps that's why you enjoyed it more.
I think more so I've just gained more perspective on. I'm just older now, so I can appreciate Clark's frustrations.
You can
more.
relate to it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I could relate to the car trip as a kid because I had been on that car ride 1,000 times. We never really had the same type of Christmas with like in-laws coming in and all staying at the house. I don't know. Something about growing up, I enjoyed this a lot. So I'm going to have to revisit this note, but this is what I wrote before I watched it.
Okay.
If I'm keeping it 100, as the kids say, this is, I think, the second worst vacation movie. And I can't say it's worse than Vegas Vacation for sure because I had only seen that once. But I was including the Ed Helms one in there.
It's a very hot take.
But I've changed my opinion on that.
All right.
But what I am sticking with Well, okay. Well, let me say this. And it's the second most overrated Christmas movie behind Elf. I take back that it's the second most overrated Christmas movie, but I stand behind.
How dare you?
Elf is the most overrated Christmas movie.
I'm good with that. I agree. I think Elf is a very overrated Christmas movie. But that's what happens with Will Ferrell movies in general. Once he makes a movie and there's so many things to talk about and quote from it, that people just quote the fucking shit out of it. And it's like, I've never even seen the movie, but I have because of everyone who's talked about it. So I agree. Elf, vastly overrated. I'm not a fan of it. I like, who's the dude who plays Santa Claus at the end? He's funny. Ed, doesn't matter. But yeah, overrated Christmas movie.
Elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This, however, is a very properly rated Christmas movie. It's top 5 all-time Christmas movies.
Yeah, and I will say that now. And you know what? I think let's step inside the mind of Cannabis Keenan. Usually I do this for Step Inside the Mind of Rage and Rob.
I'm gonna need to fucking prepare myself.
Let's get a little psychological with it.
Okay.
So growing up,
I'm in.
Christmas, every Christmas, I watched Scrooge, Bill Murray's Scrooge.
Okay, yep.
Which I still think is the superior Christmas movie. I fucking love that movie. But then again, I grew up every year watching it.
Yeah, so you may have some nostalgia and tradition tied to it. So that makes sense.
And the hipster in me, my dad was a total hipster, and he did like this movie, but he waited till I was probably 13 or something to show me. And he had shown me the Vacation and European Vacation when I was like 8 years old, but I didn't even know a Christmas Vacation existed until I was older. So I think I was a hipster about this movie and just didn't fucking like it because I wish more people knew Scrooged.
Okay.
But now, watching it this time, I was like, I knew all the jokes already. I did think it was funny before this, but it just hit differently this time.
No, I think
I enjoyed it a lot
That makes
more.
Perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. I think everyone has different types of traditions and things they do during the holidays. And if you watch Scrooge is still a very, very good holiday movie.
And I'll still watch it this Christmas.
Absolutely.
I haven't yet, but I watch it every fucking year.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Groundhog Day. Andy McDowell. That's Groundhog Day. No?
Yeah, no, it's it's the lady from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that's right.
What's her name?
She went to Mizzou.
Did she?
Yeah.
Karen Allen.
She went to Mizzou.
Yeah.
Which
scrub them off, Frank. Yeah. She's good. That movie's great. Watch Scrooge.
Very good movie. I agree.
We'll do it next year.
It's a very we should. I'll commit to that now. We'll do Scrooge next year.
Yeah.
Put it on the books.
We probably said we were going to do one when we did what'd we do last year? What's it called? Fucking
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. We probably said we'd commit to doing I think we said we'd do Bad Santa this year. But next year we're
definitely
saying
did
Scrooge.
say that.
We also were going to do holiday movies, but we forgot. We drink. What are you going to do? So anyway, I like this movie a lot. My first note completely changed by the time I finished the movie. So
since we're talking about the beginning, I think we can also say it's easily the best opening of any Christmas movie ever. That animation is iconic.
Animation is great.
It's iconic. That's that dopey, clumsy Santa that can't get anything fucking right. Like essentially, it's
Clark as Santa.
Yes, it's all the character traits of Clark as Santa Claus. Like his intentions are great, but nothing goes well. He's clumsy as fuck, and he does his best, but to no avail. He still fucks up.
Yeah, he still fucks up somehow. Yeah, the animation's great, and even the first driving around when they're going to get the Christmas tree. As a kid, I did find that very funny. With especially the line, "He's gonna eat some rubber,
burn some dust.
Eat
my
rubber."
Dad, I think you mean burn rubber and eat my dust. Whatever, Russ.
And then he goes a little Clark Griswold Toretto. A little bit there, when he gets under that thing. Yeah.
He does get fast and furious. That's very true.
Very fast and furious.
Can we also talk about the fact that while they were singing Christmas carols in a car, which that's cool, but they went to the next level, man. Ellen and Clark were fucking harmonizing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they took it to the next level.
They're pretty good.
No, great.
Maybe Derek and his wife from Step Brothers had seen this movie a lot, and that's why he wanted to sing in the car.
Homage, perhaps.
Yeah.
Homage.
Yeah. I can sing high, but yeah,
I can sing high.
That was good. Rob can sing high. Yeah. And I have a note about this later, but since we're talking about the beginning now and them driving around, I'll just bring it up now. I've driven to Chicago a few different times, and I don't remember seeing mountains like that on my drive into Chicago.
It was shot in Colorado.
Yeah, and I've lived in Colorado, and that looked exactly like Colorado.
Yep. Those scenes were definitely shot on a highway in Colorado, not anywhere near Chicago or Illinois, the state of Illinois for that matter. Probably, you could say conservatively 1,000 miles from Illinois.
Maybe even more.
I don't know.
But conservatively, yeah. Conservatively, absolutely. But yeah, we live in the Midwest, and you're not going to pull a fast one on me like that. I've driven to Chicago, so you're not going to get in there.
Which makes me wonder, why do you think they filmed there?
My best guess,
They
and I
wanted
hadn't
like
thought about
a
this,
winter landscape?
but I'm guessing, yeah, they wanted snow, and it probably wasn't, because I think the house was probably on a soundstage because the moon looked so fake in the background, and like anytime you saw...
And huge.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they were probably... Maybe they filmed it in July or some shit, and they were like, well, not July, that wouldn't be in the mountains, but snow in the mountains, but August, September, there's probably snow in the mountains in Colorado, so that's my best guess for why they did that. And there's a bit of an homage to the first one in that part of the scene, too, when he ramps over the snow, because kind of in the first one, he ramps off
when
the
he Dukes
desert.
of Hazzards it. Yeah. And it should be mentioned that Eat My Road Grit Liver Lips might be the widest and, like, lamest road rage insult ever.
Yeah. But it fits for Clark Griswold.
It does. It fits for the character, but and that's what makes it funny. Like, he thinks, like, that's a hard-ass thing to say to a couple of, I don't know, what would you call those, the people in the truck?
They reminded me of Seabass from Dumb and Dumber, like Seabass and his boys.
They looked like, literally, I'm not trying to be a dick, they looked like homeless dudes who lived in that truck together, dude.
Yeah, and just drove around to fuck with people.
And just cackle. Like,
Merry fucking Christmas.
Fun note about that truck. That truck was used in the movie Overboard, and it was Kurt Russell's
Really? That
work
same truck?
Same truck.
I saw that movie 1,000 fucking times growing up, too.
Well, then you should have recognized the fucking truck.
Yeah, no joke. Maybe they painted it. Fuck.
No,
what do I know?
if anything, they unpainted it. They made it look worse. The thing looks like a fucking shithole.
Anyway, so my next note gets to Margot and Todd.
No, Margot.
Yeah, so right from the start, and I think they did a good job of making them seem like douches from the very first time that you see them. Especially
they're the neighbors you hate.
those metallic fucking suitcases. I have a poker set in a suitcase like that, but I mean, the fucking silver suitcases are just like, God, these fuckers are douchey. And later on, when they're in those matching tracksuits and she's drinking the Avion water or whatever.
It looks so bad. They look like such fucking hoity-toity douchers.
Can't wait to take these clothes off, turn off the lights, drink a glass of wine, and kiss every inch of your body. Well, after you shower, of course.
Of course.
But, yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's so slicked back hair. He looked like he looked like a stock trader. Like, I don't know, like someone he looked like a shady guy. Like someone who sells a product that doesn't work for a lot of money but is great at it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's totally. He seemed like one of those guys that didn't actually have money, but he's got like a lot of credit cards and stuff like that. And like if they did a sequel, where are Margot and Todd 5 years from now? He's probably broke, fucking,
Keenan, that's fucking genius.
Yeah.
What happened to Margot and Todd?
And Margot's probably with another dude, I'm guessing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. That didn't last.
Yeah. I mean, they're living in the suburbs of Chicago. He's got 3 of the same fucking stereo in their bedroom. Did you notice that? It's the same fucking thing,
stereo
3 of them.
Well,
I guess
obviously,
that's what you had to do
something
back
had to
then.
break the window. Something had to hit the stereo.
And why is the floor all wet?
Why is the carpet all wet,
yeah.
Todd?
Yeah.
I don't know, Margot.
And I want to give a shout out to everybody
Great chemistry.
Everybody that's done that quote though does it better than he does. Because when you actually watch it,
it's not as good as
emphatic. Everybody else that does it.
I don't know, Margot.
But yeah, so shout out to them. They do a good job of being those scummy fucking people that just have the bad luck.
That guy's literally been in nothing else that I've ever seen. But good on him on this movie.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I've never seen that guy in anything else. And you know what? Clark does fuck up their house. But you know what? They seem like pieces of shit.
They
so
do
whatever.
Seem like they have to seem like pieces of shit. Otherwise, you're going to feel bad for them when Clark fucks up their house continuously. Why don't they just go over and ask him to pay for this shit? Like, she's wanting Todd to go over and kick his ass. Like, what is that going to do?
Yeah. Hey, Clark, see that you fell off the roof there again? Kind of busted my shit. So I'm going to need you to pay that back.
Do they have insurance? I mean, is there no legal recourse they can take? I don't understand. Like, there's like, oh, not again. He keeps breaking our shit.
Yeah. I guess you could sue Clark at that point.
Hey,
you could
Griswold,
probably get some...
where are you going to put a tree that big?
And there's no redemption for them ever in the movie. No. At the end, she's like, if you went in here, you're going to have to break the door down. And the cops break in. Like, oh,
which is ridiculous because the cops would announce that they're cops. They wouldn't just keep him.
Yeah, but for the comedic effect.
Hey, bend over and I'll show you. You got a lot of nerve talking to me like that, Griswold. I wasn't talking to you.
I didn't know it was set in Boston all of a sudden, though. I wasn't talking to you, fucking twad.
Todd, you're being a fucking wicked cunt here, all right? Your fucking wife sucks, and you know what? You want to fucking talk about my tree? I'll fucking come over there, and I'll break your fucking skull with a beer bottle, and I'll fuck your mother. I will fuck your mother until she can no longer be fucked.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Real Boston Rob is here to stay.
I don't know if that's anything like what Boston people would say, but...
No, I think that's what they say.
Okay.
That's like what they say before they go to bed. Whoever, instead of saying their prayers, go say who you'd fuck their mother before you go to bed.
How's your mother?
How's your mother? Then I do... never mind. I do like the Christmas countdown thing to show what day of the week it is. I think that's a nice touch.
I believe that's called an advent calendar.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was called something, but I didn't fucking look it up. And it's all like different places and stuff like that. Good for them. Yeah. But what bothers me a little bit, I think that the in-laws and his parents all showed up like on the 14th of December.
Way too fucking early,
what?
dude.
You're going to have your fucking family there for 10 goddamn days? And they're probably saying after that too, you know? Hopefully they leave before the new year, but that's a long fucking time.
Well, and here's the thing. I want to talk about the in-laws because they kind of are insane. Are in-laws always like that intent about being an overt asshole to their son-in-law? I mean, there's so many fucking, like when the lights don't work, it's like, talk about pissing your money away.
Yeah, when I was...
Beautiful, Clark.
When I was a kid, I watched enough movies and TV shows to make me think that in-laws were just the worst fucking thing ever.
That's just not true. That's a stupid trope. That's just not true. My ex-in-laws were fantastic. I loved them to death. I love spending time with them. They were never, they were great.
Yeah, my current girlfriend's parents, they're not my in-laws or anything, but they're great. They're not
but
assholes to me because I'm dating their daughter, you know? But there's definitely, that was a trope that was like as definitely established.
He worked really hard, Grandpa. So do washing machines.
That
like,
reminds-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, and she's like, I hope none of my neighbors drive by and see me out here in my pajamas. Well, if they know your dad, they wouldn't be surprised.
Well, hold
As
on.
he's sitting there on the yard drinking whiskey and she's drinking a martini.
Let's not forget about the fact that that stupid bitch of a mother-in-law locked him up in the attic, and then they left without him.
And he goes, he's got a car, I've got to eat, I've got to take my fucking pill.
He's got a car, he can drive, I need to eat so I can take my back pill. It's like, fuck your back pill, dude.
Yeah, dude, where's Clark?
You're literally staying at this man's house.
Yeah,
You
have
don't
you
want
ever
to take
been
10 minutes to shout around the house so he can tell you that his fucking dumbass mother-in-law broad locked him in the attic?
This is where I'm going to talk a little bit of shit on Home Alone too, though. But have you ever been in a situation with any time in your life where you just are like, well, they're supposed to be with us, but fuck them, let's leave them anyway? Unless, like, they're being assholes or something and you're drunk or something. But, like, we're all going to go shopping, fuck them, leave them anyway.
I've been out in the bars with a bunch of people.
Right,
and
I've done
we've all
that.
gotten drunk. It's like, no, who the fuck, where's he? I don't know, fuck him. He'll
Take
get
that out
home.
of the
He'll get home.
equation. And, like, a Christmas, like a family situation.
No, but when you're in
Have you ever been like,
staying at someone's house.
cousin fucking Jeff is such a dick, fuck him, he's got a car, I need to take my back pill.
It's
like, nobody's going to do that.
It's a fucking house. It's not some sort of massive place that it would take conservatively 5 minutes to just look for Clark long enough to find him. He's like, he's got a car, he can drive, fuck him.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're fucking dickheads. And you know what? His parents don't seem like they're a dick to Helen at all, or Ellen at all.
His parents are very endearing.
Yeah, his dad, he's got one of the great lines in the movie, too. He's like, if you need any help, give me a holler. I'll be upstairs asleep. Yeah. It's so fucking great.
He's hilarious.
He loves his son, though, you know?
That I don't know if that was a choice by, I don't know, whoever wrote the story, but Ellen's parents are fucking cocksuckers, and Clark's parents are actually really nice and endearing.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that trope. That was definitely a thing. You have to hate your in-laws. It reminds me of a Jeff Foxworthy joke, which is real bad. But
You might be a redneck.
exactly. If you think taking your... all right, hold on. If you think taking the trash out means taking your in-laws out to dinner, you might be a redneck.
So bad.
It's so bad.
So fucking bad.
But I've always remembered that joke because when I was like 12, I was like, yeah, in-laws must suck. I'm not going to like those.
Yeah,
But
well,
it turns out...
I think that's...
Yeah.
I mean, I think it happens with some people. It's not unheard of.
Her laughing at him failing and then starting to hiccup.
And hold on, I want to break something down about Clark's parents too, though, because I can relate to this in a way that I'm actually uncomfortable about.
Okay.
So when they first arrive, and Clark's mom is talking to Russ. He's like, I've got a terrible burr on my foot. If you rub it, I'll give you a whole quarter. It's like, dude, that shit like that did happen to me growing up. Like my grandma on my mom's side would be like, oh, if you rub my back, I'll give you $1. I'd be like, I'll give you $5 to never ask me to do that ever again.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never got, I mean, I'd get, hey, if you go fucking take the trash out, I'll give you $5, but not rub my feet.
No, well, it was. I don't remember it ever being her feet. Definitely her back. She's like, if you rub my back, I'll give you $1. I'm like, first of all, that's a fucking inconsequential amount of money. What am I going to do with $1? B of all, I'll give you 5 times that amount of money to never ask me to do that again.
And there's another line in there when she's talking to Clark, and she's like, I think I have a spot on my neck here. Is it changing colors? And he's like, well, you keep rubbing it, it's turning red. Yeah.
You keep touching it, it's getting wetter.
And I think they did whoever the director was, shout out to him for showing what the family was all doing, and like Russ was laying on the couch watching
Jeremiah
TV, and Beverly or Ellen was doing shit in the kitchen. Clark was getting shit done, and then the doorbell rings, and you just hear all the fighting out on the front porch, and it's like everyone was peaceful, living in their own house before the shit got there.
You know what? I think it's very underrated. I think if you have enough money and you can do this, anytime family comes into town, get them a hotel. Don't make them
Airbnb.
Make them stay with you. I mean, that's just so much, dude. I don't.
I mean, I guess I mean I don't know. I'm not.
I'm not
to
family.
that age yet where it's like, is my mom gonna stay with me and stuff like that?
No, immediate family, my mom and my dad, whatever. But we're getting like grandparents, we're getting to aunts and uncles. Like, no, go, dude.
Cousin Eddie's showing up.
I will get you a fucking hotel room. Just don't stay at my house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't have a good transition to my next note, so I'll just transition to it, I guess.
Okay.
I feel like December 14th is a little late in the year to be putting up Christmas lights.
Yeah.
They had showed on the Advent calendar December 14th, and then the next time they showed it was the 18th. So it's somewhere between the 14th and the 18th that Clark's like, you know what? All this ice, all this snow, fuck it. I'm putting up the Christmas lights now.
Especially with how much trouble he went to and how many lights he put up. You would think I would have put those up Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, and I feel like anytime before Thanksgiving Day, that's too early.
That's too early. Thanksgiving
or shortly thereafter, that weekend after,
yep.
It's probably still nice weather.
You can leave them up through New Year's, and then you can take them down.
And you don't have to turn them on. You can put them up. You don't have to turn them on until December.
Speaking of those fucking lights, dude, what happened? I can't believe how fucking people back in the day would staple lights to their house. How fucking inconvenient and terrible would that be to take down?
That was, yeah, well, that was before they had those fucking...
Yeah, now they just have the
little things.
The things that you put them on.
Yeah.
Which that's great.
Which you can clip those all on the lights before you even get up there.
Yeah.
And then you just boom, 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 boom.
I mean, he just fucking stapling. I can't believe people staple gun lights to their house. What? How fucking insane is that?
You know, I did that didn't bother me until now, because now that I'm thinking about it, after the year, he's gonna fucking rip out all those staples.
Yeah.
And you put them on your gutters and stuff like that's one thing, but he put them on his paint on the side of the house and shit. You're just gonna have little fucking Clark. That wasn't smart.
And if you do it next year, you can't staple it in the same place, so you're just putting that many more.
I
holes
feel like
in
you
your
have
house.
to leave those up year round at that point. Maybe not turn them on.
I fucking would.
Yeah. At that point, don't turn them on, but leave them up there.
So I also have a list of quotes from this movie that I still I say in everyday life, like not quoting it, but just like I'll say it to someone. Mm-hmm. So the first one is, "Let's round this egg timer." I say it a lot. You've heard me say it. I'm sure.
I always credited you for making that up, and it was the first. This watching of this movie was the first time that I was like, "That's where Robbie gets that from." No.
I got it from. I say in everyday life, "Let's round this egg timer."
Yep. I can attest to that.
It's all part of the experience. I say that a lot too.
Yeah, that could be from a million things, though.
No.
But you mean it from there.
Yeah, when Audrey comes, it's like, Clark, Audrey's frozen from the waist down. It's all part of the experience, honey.
That's good.
And then I also say, "You serious, Clark?"
I feel like I've heard you say that.
Well, because Eddie said, it's like,
yeah. Well, he says, I had just heard that the...
I heard on the radio that Santa's on his way here. And Eddie goes, you serious, Clark?
Yeah, that's good. The one that I always say when it's a little cold is I always say, "Oh, it's a bit nipply in here." Oh, what did I say, nipple? I say that anytime it's cold. So this movie does have some great quotes. It's hard taking notes on a movie like this now that we've done this podcast so many times and knowing that I don't want to just say quotes the whole time.
Right, because
I could write down so many fucking quotes.
Oh, there's a ton. And that's maybe lazy is not the right word. It's not interesting. Like just quoting. If you have a couple of quotes here and there, that's great and it's funny. But if your whole fucking podcast is just quoting, it's not interesting.
Yeah, but I will say it because I crossed it out, but I want to say it again. If you need any help, give me a holler. I'll be upstairs asleep. I'm going to start using that one.
Yeah, that works perfectly for you.
Yeah, that's such a great. I laughed my ass off at that part.
So there's another thing, an interesting thing that I've seen this movie, like I was telling you off mic, conservatively 300 times. And there was something I noticed this time I'd never noticed before.
Before you say that,
Okay.
you asked me when the last time I watched it before this viewing was.
Yeah.
You say 300 times.
Yeah.
When was the last time you watched it before this viewing?
Last year.
Do you watch it just at Christmas, or will you watch it at like July and stuff?
Now I watch it just at Christmas, but from the time I was 19 to 26, I probably watched it all the time.
Okay. I killed your momentum. Let's get back to it now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Remember, Rob, he hadn't noticed anything. He's seen it 300 times. He noticed something for the first viewing. Here we go.
Yeah, the first thing this is the first time I noticed this. The scene where Ellen's dad, Dad,
Dickhead.
yeah, total dickhead. He's sleeping on the top bunk of a bunk bed and staring up at a beautiful model on a poster.
Yeah.
So they're also, I always just remember there being the model there. There's also a poster right behind him that is two tortoises fucking. And
I did not notice that.
Well, I hadn't until this time.
Yeah.
So it's very funny. So if the bed's set up here, the model, the poster of the model's on the ceiling, and then the bed's here, and then back behind him, there's just two massive tortoises, and one's just fucking mounting the other. I was like, whoa, I'd never noticed that before. So,
That's one of those things when you've watched a movie so many times, because it happens with me anytime I watch In Bruges now. It's like I've focused on the same thing in the same scene so many times that now anytime they're talking, I'm not really watching what they're saying. I'm looking at everything in the background. And that's what happened to you in this one.
yeah, once you've seen a movie so many times, you start to actually look at things you would normally never would because you've seen it so many times.
Also, shout out to the game Seen It, the old board game Seen It. That changed the way I watch movies too.
I remember that.
They'd show you like a movie clip, and then it'd be like, how many times did they say the word bird in that? Or what was the color of the thing in the background? So I always just watch scenes like, oh, what the fuck? Anyway. Moving on.
One thing I thought that was interesting, so when Clark is stuck up in the attic when they leave him to go shopping and eat lunch, he probably 5 minutes in, he's stepping on the ceiling and he falls through the poster.
Falls through the poster.
So why wouldn't he just crawl down through there?
Because I think that, because I thought the same thing, but at that point, he couldn't have got through. Like, there's not enough space between the bed and
the,
him to, because if you think about the logistics of that,
no, I buy
it's
that.
only a hole for his feet, so either he'd have to, I don't know how you would do that. You could try to crawl through, but then you're going to fall off the top bunk, which is probably what you do.
If you went head first, you could make it work, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. But he had also found the fucking old tapes and the Grey Gardens fucking guard for him to wear.
Dressed up like, I don't know, some kind of a fortune teller from...
I think I don't know for sure, but you know that Grey Gardens documentary?
No.
Okay. I think that's what it was a call out to. But if you don't know it.
What's the Grey Gardens documentary?
It's like some people lived in upstate. It was like a mom and her daughter lived in a shitty house in upstate New York in like the 70s.
Okay.
But they had been from like family that was wealthy, or I think it was Long Island, from like the 1920s. And so they were trying to keep up appearances, and they had this shitty fucking... And they would just dress like he was dressed, like with the fucking weird genie hat on and stuff.
Looking like a fortune teller.
Yeah. I think, and around 89, I think maybe, I don't know. That was my guess, was a reference to that.
Okay.
If not, fucking whatever. It's real best takes, you know?
Going back to the lighting on the house, my next question is, why would you put tens of thousands of light bulbs on your house that are all non-colored bulbs? Just so boring. Like, why would...
That's my thing, too. I have a problem with that.
Why wouldn't you have some colors up there, man?
Yeah.
The lighting design is so dull.
Well, he said they were supposed to...
Flicker.
Yeah, but still, put some fucking color on it.
Italian imported twinkling light bulbs.
I don't like the all white lights.
No. There's nothing fun about that. There's nothing festive about that.
Yeah, no. Well, if you have like a strand of them somewhere, but if you do it all over the house, make it like red and green and stuff.
Yeah, no, they don't even have to twinkle. Just like make them different colors. Like it looks boring to look at.
Yeah, let's fucking party.
You're putting so much effort into putting all these lights on your house, and they're all just the same color.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna check 25,000 bulbs that look exactly the same.
Weak.
Yeah. Weak.
Did you notice? I loved Eddie's Cousin Eddie, when they're drinking out of the
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
and he had the faux turtleneck that
Yes.
was just see through his sweater. It's the best. That's so Eddie. That is quintessential Cousin Eddie.
So essentially, it's a turtleneck that is just cut out to go to here.
It just
and
goes,
then back
down here.
It's not a full shirt.
Yeah.
It's just for the neck to go under a shirt.
But it's funny
he's wearing a
because you can
see-through
see
shirt.
right through
Right.
it, and it's hilarious. So it completely negates the fact that he's wearing a faux turtleneck. It's hilarious.
But one of the things that I did wonder, because I'm watching in HD these days.
Yeah, me too.
Did you catch that back in like the VHS version?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
clear.
a joke.
I wondered that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a joke I've noticed for a long time.
Okay.
And obviously it's supposed to be intentional. Like he's
Right.
very
Yeah,
white
absolutely.
trash.
Yeah. I was just hoping that it was so noticeable and it wasn't just one of those things that like I saw with HD.
So there's another thing I kind of had a problem with. Clark's fantasy about the girl from the department store in his pool. So it's his fantasy, right? We can all agree on that? He's fantasizing.
Well, he has a very similar fantasy in the first vacation.
That is true. Yeah, with Christy Brinkley.
Yep.
So it's his fantasy. He is fantasizing. Why would the girl in his fantasy not turn around and show her tits?
Because this movie is rated PG-13.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like if you like in my fantasy,
I think it's just also why would Cousin Eddie be there? You know, in his fantasy.
solid point.
You know,
No, that kind of makes
he
sense.
replaces Cousin Eddie with her. I guess.
Cousin Eddie's in the back of his subconscious. I
Yeah,
can
that's
see where,
true. Yeah,
where
that's
Cousin
true.
Eddie could leak in because he's always kind of interfering with
Right.
his family activities. But like, she's like teasing him, like, "What? If in my fantasy, you just take it off." And but hey, man, what do I know?
Yeah, I think that maybe if this was rated R, you would have seen some boobs.
You almost
I don't
did.
know.
It was close. You almost
Very
did.
close. Fucking little Ruby Sue or whatever had to ruin it all.
Yeah. Yep. Ruby Sue.
Let me ask this, because we're talking about Cousin Eddie, and right around this part of the movie I wrote. Who is he related to? Is it Catherine that's related to Ellen? Or
Catherine is Ellen's cousin.
so it is Catherine. It's not
Yes.
Eddie.
No,
he married in. All
Eddie
right, that's
is an
what I wanna
in-law.
make sure. All right.
Eddie's an in-law.
That's what I
Not
couldn't remember.
directly related to anyone in the family.
Right, okay.
Which makes his character even funnier.
Yeah, and Catherine, man, I felt bad for her.
I feel bad for her.
feel bad for her.
in every
Yeah,
movie.
exactly. Yeah.
Also-
that turkey felt so bad for her.
In the swimsuit that she's wearing in his fantasy really dates this fucking
Not
movie.
Catherine,
man.
but yeah,
No, not Catherine. No, but back to the pool fantasy. The girl, she's wearing a onesie, and it really dates the movie. You're like, wow, a girl wouldn't. This swimsuit has not been worn in 20 years.
Yeah, but nowadays onesies are coming back, man.
Yeah, kind of. But they're onesies that are cut way low that barely cover your
That
nipples,
just
and they're
suck up your ass.
yeah, and the ones
Or
going
they
up
go
the ass,
into
they
your
go up
ass,
your
yeah.
ass. It's
We talked about it in the summertime because we record on a lake. So,
Can I be candid here? Now that we're on swimsuits,
Are we in the trust tree? We the tree
We're
of the
in
trust?
tree in the trust? Are we
If
not?
you've made it this far in the podcast, you're in the tree of trust. So come on now.
If I can be candid, I'm of two thoughts about the very risque swimsuits. I like them when I'm not dating the girl who's wearing them, which sounds very patriarchal and fucking
Yeah.
and misogynistic, and I'll admit that. But like, yeah, man, like if I'm dating a girl and like she's wearing things like that thing's up your ass, it's like, hey man, I don't know, like if you were single, I could say go for it, but come on, man, like I gotta watch every guy stare at your ass the whole day. I mean, come on, like
Yeah, at this point. Do you think that you could date a chick that was like Instagram famous?
no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. 100% no,
I
1,000%
think
no.
those are the type nowadays. All these girls want to be like Instagram famous,
Yeah,
so they're
they
all
wanna be
fucking
influencers.
hiking this shit up
They
their
want to be
ass and stuff.
influencers.
It's weird. It's like, yeah, we got to get back. We're almost too sexualized now, ladies.
Yeah.
Let's get back to letting our imaginations run wild a little bit.
I don't know, man. It's just I'm a guy. I know how guys think, and I don't want to be hanging out with you and have to look at every guy that stares at your ass because it's out. And I'm not blaming the guy. I would do it too.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, so
but
it's
so
just-
is everyone else.
I don't know. Like if you're single or whatever, I think that whatever, that's great. But like if you're dating a guy, like don't just keep
But I'm also a guy.
keep the tits and bits covered if you're not
Yeah.
single, right? Is that fair? Am I out of line saying that?
No, I don't. I don't think you're out of line saying
Keep the
that.
tits and bits covered if you're not
It goes
single.
back to the animal world, you know. When you're trying to find a mate, that's when you cock up and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
peacock,
you know?
man. You don't need a peacock if you've already got, I don't know. But again, there's going to be a million women go, that's sexist. How could you say? I'm like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just being candid.
Yeah.
And
do you want guys to walk around in Speedos all the time? No. Chicks don't want that.
Not guys like us.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm going to wear a Speedo next season, so fuck it.
That being said, in summation, women should submit to men.
And where? Never mind.
Okay, so I've got a couple of other things.
All right. Yeah, I've only got a few more left. I'll sprinkle in as you go.
You want to sprinkle in or do you want to go? I can sprinkle
No,
in
you
with
go and I'll sprinkle in.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
So the conversation between Clark and Ruby Sue about the existence of Santa Claus definitely got me thinking about whether or not I'd even fuck with the whole charade of Santa Claus if and when.
As a father?
If I ever have kids.
I would fuck with it. I had such a good time
I
as a
think
kid.
I would.
I think that's what it boils. I do think it's mean to do to your child, probably.
Because Clark was like, yeah, he's real. I've seen him. It's like, that's a fucking lie, dude.
But when I was a kid, I was all fucking about Santa Claus. And my parents fucked up a couple times to where, like, one time I got a chair and then I went downstairs and I saw the box for the chair. But when I got it, the chair was just there. And I was like, why is the box downstairs?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, Santa brings the boxes.
Dude,
you know?
if your
I'm
kid's
like,
smart enough, they're going to put 2 and 2 together by the time
once
they're
you get
8.
old enough. But my dad had a rule. He was like, because my brother is 6 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So at the time that I was like figuring out Santa was completely fake, my dad was like, if you think Santa's fake, you're going to stop getting the presents that Santa gives you. So.
Okay.
And I was like,
there you go, Todd.
All right, cool. Yeah.
There
So
you go,
I believed
Todd.
in Santa
Santa's
until I
real.
was fucking, I still believe in Santa.
I
you
think
know?
Santa's real.
Yeah,
If that's
exactly.
the case. No, my mom still to this day, like we've had conversations. I'm like, Mom, what do you fucking do this for? She still puts gifts from Santa to everyone around the tree. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? There's no kids here. We're all like
We get it now.
Like this
Yeah.
Christmas, it'll be me, my mom, and my dad.
And there will be Santa gifts.
There'll be gifts from Santa, and it'll be like, dude, we're all adults here. Come on.
There's like a 70% chance there's going to be Santa gifts at mine. Because my brother does have a baby now. But she's also 9 months old, so she doesn't fucking know what's going
Santa
on.
is.
Yeah, exactly. How do you get Christmas presents for your niece when she's 9 months old?
You get things.
What do you get? I'll tell you what you tell me what you get, and I'll tell you what I got.
What you're asking me? What would you get a 9-month-old
Yeah, what would
for
you?
Christmas?
What would you think?
Good question. I think you. Fuck, man. Diapers? I don't know, dude.
Exactly.
I don't
Something
know.
like that. I went to, I was in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and there's like 1,000 fucking shops around there, right? So I'm looking around, and I go into a toy store, and I'm looking around. I'm like, there's all these like Beanie Babies and stuffed animals and shit, and I'm like, maybe I'll get like a stuffed animal or
Yeah,
something.
sure. No, that makes sense.
But the ones I was looking at, I ended up asking Sam to come over and look, and she was like, well, she might be able to bite that off or something. Like, that could be a choking hazard. I'm like,
Here's
fuck, yeah.
Here's what you get her. You get her something that fits her for her age, 9 months, like something cheap, like a onesie or I don't know, like what.
Yeah, but I'm bad at doing that stuff. Here's what I got.
I don't know how to buy that shit.
I got her 2 books.
Okay.
That are like kids books. One
Dude,
is
she's
like
not gonna be able to read for 5 years.
no, but one's like an animal book that teaches your ABCs, and then you like and you turn the page like this and that, you know, kind of back and forth, and
is it
the
like
pictures
is
move.
it like a pop-up book?
Yeah, kind of, but
Okay.
it's more like an etch-a-sketch type thing.
Oh, cool.
So when you move the page, the animals move, you know.
Oh, that's
so I'm
wild.
Like, as a kid, she'll think that's cool.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's the night before Christmas, and it's got a lot of little like pop buttons that you can press in it.
Oh, fun. She'll
So, like, yeah,
oh,
you
is
just
it like
press it
and they
and,
make
like-
noise when you
Yeah,
push?
they make noise.
I remember
yeah.
those. Yeah, the kids love those.
Yeah, I'm like,
no
she's
kidding.
gonna
Good
be 9
job.
months old. That might not be good for her, but by the time she's next
No.
Christmas, you know, that'll be.
No. That's a great job, dude, because she'll love pushing those buttons and making the noise.
Yeah, that's all. And then
That'll be
seeing
a
the little
big
things
hit.
go back and forth.
That'll be a big hit.
I'm ready for her to get older to get her some cool shit. But I'm like, I'll just get her some books. You know, try to make her smart. At this point, she doesn't know what fucking 1 + 1 is, so we need to teach that
She
baby
doesn't
everything
understand.
we know.
She doesn't even understand what a number is. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
little-
She's fucking
yeah.
stupid, so we need to teach her.
Fucking dumbass baby, dude.
How do you not know what 1 + 1 is?
Fucking stupid
That's what I'm
baby.
saying. You're living your life and you don't even fucking know.
Spartans had it right, man. If it looks weak, just throw it away.
No, I mean, she doesn't look. I'm just saying she doesn't know math yet. You know? I don't want to say throw my niece off the thing. I'm just saying she's stupid because she doesn't know math. She's ignorant. She's not stupid.
Ignorant. She's ignorant.
Yeah, she's just young. That's ignorant.
So
Anyway.
I want to go on record saying that I think Aunt Bethany wins this movie.
Oh my God, the patrioticness every time is so great because she does a pledge of allegiance. And then she sings the national anthem.
Yes, and you know what? God damn it, I was so pissed off that no one's Eddie's the only patriot in this film because everyone else sat down during the Pledge of Allegiance. They hate our military and they don't like the police.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right. So that's fine.
The Griswolds are.
We don't. We not every joke falls. Yeah, not every joke works. You keep going.
Well, I was thinking of one thing, and then I did a bad job of ending.
Well, because technically it wasn't the national anthem. It was Pledge of Allegiance, so it was a little bit of a stretch.
I think it was a great job for it because Uncle Lewis is already like, they want you to say grace. Grace died 30 years ago.
Blessing.
Yeah. And then so she starts saying Pledge of Allegiance, and she gets about halfway through before everyone realizes what she's doing. And Cousin Eddie, realizing what she's doing, is like, fuck it, I'm standing up. So I love that.
That's because Cousin Eddie's a true fucking patriot.
And then at the end of the movie, when she starts singing the national anthem, everyone's like, you know what? We should have joined Eddie and stood up.
Yeah, and they did.
So now we'll sing the national anthem.
No kneeling at the end.
Yep.
Yeah. No kneeling.
Yeah. One thing I want to say, when Clark and Eddie were talking, I think it was back in the Wally or Marty the Moose scene, and he's like, "Yeah, unfortunately, the older ones couldn't make it. Oldest daughter's at the clinic, trying to get her off the wild turkey,
trying to get cured off the wild turkey."
And I felt that hit home for me. I need to get off the wild turkey.
The other boy, God bless his soul, is preparing for his career. College, carnival.
Yeah. That's good stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that in.
Last
the wild
year,
turkey.
he was guessing people's weight. This year, he's barking for the yak woman.
Yeah.
Very funny.
It's very funny. That whole thing's very funny. And I remember the kids in the first movie. So
how old do you think Aunt Bethany's supposed to be in this movie?
They say it's her 80th Christmas, don't they?
They do say that. Does she look remotely 80 to you in this movie?
No. How
she
old
looks about
is the actress?
95.
Yeah, she looks super old. I did want to look up how long that actress and Uncle Lewis lasted after
Is
this
your
movie.
house on fire, Clark?
Well, she just gives things around her house, and she boxes them up these days.
When did you move to Florida?
Is Rusty still in the Navy?
Don't throw me down, Clark. Like I said, Aunt Bethany wins the movie.
Yeah, she does a great job. Are you taking a ride on that lubricated sled?
Yeah, 100%.
You're going down?
For sure.
You're fast traveling?
Oh, yeah. I'll do it.
I mean, straight to the fucking Walmart?
The Walmart trash bin? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, the Walmart trash bin.
I'm in, man. And back when Walmarts were brown?
I tried too, dude. I used to fucking love sledding.
Oh, it's the best.
I miss sledding, you know?
We're too old to sled. We can't do it anymore.
I could still sled. Clark sleds in this movie. He goes down the thing. He's older than us.
I bet you don't sled.
Well, it's not snowing nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to go sledding this Christmas? Next time it snows?
Yeah, I'm in.
This winter?
Well, we can film it and make like a short out
That'll
of it.
be a real buzz short. If it snows in fucking the Kansas City area, we're fucking sledding.
All right, I'm in. We'll make a
Let's
short
do
out of it. Yeah.
We'll have to buy sleds. I don't have any anymore, but
I used to have like those, not Red Rider, but you know the wooden
I know what you're
ones that had
talking
like
about,
the red blades on the bottom. I used to have one of those.
Used to have those. My favorite sled ever was a plastic one that was a an orange saucer.
Oh yeah.
But it was plastic, so it wasn't like the metal one he greases up, but you get fucking going, bro.
Okay, so I forget he works for like a company that invents stuff. Well, I never broke this down, but I thought it was really funny. If you look at what a what is it called? Non-nutritive food garnish. No. Food. God damn it. Hold on. Let me find.
Oh, it was chemical additives and preservatives.
Let's break down non-nutritive cereal varnish. Okay, non-nutritive meaning no nutrition involved.
Right.
And a varnish, I looked it up in the dictionary, is resin dissolved in a liquid for applying on wood, metal, or other materials.
You coat it.
Yeah.
With a varnish.
So this dude, it's funny because he's coating cereal with shit you would never be able to eat.
Exactly.
It's very funny.
Yeah, but what they were probably actually doing with all the fucking shit in our food these days. It's all processed food.
Oh,
I'm sure we're eating that shit.
I'm sure we're eating varnishes.
That was probably a commentary on society in the 80s, you know? Why are we eating this shit, man?
Oh, man, what are we eating? Yeah, and maybe you're right.
Yeah. But I did notice that in this. He's like, because that's what the report he asked for. You have the hydrogenated report of the ageless cereal or whatever the fuck he said.
Layman's terms.
Shout out to Brian Doyle Murray.
Yeah.
He does a good job. That's
Blame
who that
yourself.
is, right?
None of that fucking-
He's a Murray brother either way.
Yeah, he's Bill Murray's brother.
Yeah, but that one's Brian Doyle, right?
Yeah, Brian Doyle Murray.
There's another one that ended up doing some stuff.
That
too.
is true.
Yeah.
All right, do you know what time it is?
Wait. Last note I have.
Okay.
Technically, Cousin Eddie just gave Clark what he asked for.
No, he did. Yeah, he did.
And he says, Clark, I want to get you something special. And so Clark says, I want my boss right here
the setup is there and
with
the
a
payoff
big
is
bow
good.
on him. Yeah, so,
I'm going to get
know.
you something real nice.
How about the police chief, too, being like, you didn't give them bonuses? If I had a rubber hose, I would beat you. I'd be like, I want your badge number then.
Yeah,
what
like,
the fuck are you saying? It's not a crime.
No, it's like, I get it. Like, yeah,
I get the message of the movie,
you
but
should
still.
give out bonuses. But it's like, man, I beat you with a rubber hose. Like, dude, first of all, police officers don't get bonuses, so you don't know. What are you talking about?
And even his wife, who contacted the cops, by the time she found out that he kidnapped
Of
him,
all the lousy ways to save a buck.
yeah, exactly. You're cutting up bonuses. It was just a very smooth resolution, but it's a movie.
And
so
if we're
what are you
being
gonna do?
honest, Brian Doyle Murray's very easily convinced that he made a mistake. Like it's almost like he just didn't think about it. Like if he would have thought for a minute, like, oh, I probably shouldn't do this. But then Clark's like, yeah, we expect this. We know employees expecting it when bonuses are built in and they're not there. It fucks us over. He's like, you know what? I never really thought about it like that.
You see it on paper,
Like,
it looks like a good idea, but you never think
businessman.
about the people that are affected.
He knows exactly what he did. Like it's ridiculous.
I love Brian Doyle Murray
Yeah, it's
and
great.
everything I've seen him in.
fantastic.
He's never had a big role, but he's always that guy just kind of,
He's always been Brian Doyle Murray.
what are you going to do over here?
Here.
All right, and let me finish by saying this, because I don't know where to throw this in.
Okay.
Because I got something to bring up I should have brought up before we got into the rundown, before we even talked about the movie. I should have brought it up at the start. So,
Okay. No, that's fine.
but
Bring
it's
it
an
up.
update on something you talked about last week that maybe we should do before Tipsy Trivia or after. So either way. But we're done with the rundown, so you got a skadoosh.
So
either way.
I don't know what you're talking about, so you'll have to make that decision. Do we
All
want
right,
to
so do the skadoosh, and we'll have a Real Buzz news update. This is a first for the Real Buzz podcast, folks, but I have an update on what DJ Rob and I, Real Buzz Rob, fuck, his persona on this one. That's too many persona. We're talking about last week. If you recall, Rob said, why the fuck would you buy your significant other
a car?
a car?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
SNL on Saturday did a skit about the Lexus December to Remember.
Damn it! So
It was, you literally talked about it, and then we did, because we recorded that.
before that came out,
And that came out Saturday.
that's my bit.
That was your bit, and they fucking made that bit.
That's my bit.
Yeah, they absolutely. You weren't the only one to think it, and it was a really funny skit. So I want to show it to you before I leave after this.
I get that, man. I mean, I don't think that's. I can't like take credit for being the first person to ever think that that's a ridiculous concept. It's clearly a ridiculous concept. So no hard feelings, SNL. If you want to throw me a couple of fazools, I'll get with that. If not, that's fine too.
But here's what I want to get to the lawyers and the politicians. How can we prove that a writer for SNL doesn't fucking listen to this podcast and didn't take the fucking idea from you? You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't matter if they did.
We have it on record.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter if they did take the idea because I didn't.
Copyright it.
Yeah, I mean, I put it out there for public consumption. If they do, then like, oh, that's a great writing idea. Then honestly, if that was the case, I'm flattered. That's great. That being said, though, that concept is not like something that a million other people probably didn't think of.
Yeah, but we talked about it and I saw it today. So anyway, that was the Real Buzz News update for the minute for right now. Anyway,
Basically, what you're telling me is I should be on SNL?
Yeah, pretty much.
As a writer?
Yeah, pretty much.
At the very least?
At the very fucking least. Lauren Michaels, where you at, piece of shit?
Did you call him Lauren Michaels?
Lorne.
Lauren Michaels.
No, it's Lorne.
I know.
Lorne.
Like Thorn, but with an L.
Lorne.
All right, do you know what time it is?
Get it.
It's time for Tipsy Trivia.
Definitely early on that one.
No, I thought that was pretty good.
All right, I'll take it.
I thought that was pretty good. Portion of the podcast where we have 5 trivia-based questions from the film we are reviewing. If Keenan gets 3 of the 5 correct, I have to shotgun and he doesn't. If he gets less than 3 correct, he has to shotgun and I don't. But inevitably, we'll all end up shotgunning. Number 1.
If you're lucky, we will. Nummer eins.
Number 1. Only 2 Christmas-themed movies came out in 1989. This movie came out and a movie called Prancer. Which actor from this movie was in both movies? Was it A?
Okay, I've never fucking heard of Prancer.
So 2 Christmas-themed movies came out in 89. One was Christmas Vacation. The other was Prancer. Which actor was in both movies? Was it A, Juliette Lewis, B, Johnny Galecki, D, Beverly D'Angelo, or D, Randy Quaid?
I think you said D, Beverly D'Angelo, or D, Randy Quaid.
C, Beverly D'Angelo, or D, Randy Quaid?
Fuck, dude. What is Prancer about?
I think it's about the fucking reindeer Prancer.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I don't know the movie. Like
I don't know the movie Prancer.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
Fuck, all right. So
Comet and Cupid and Donder and Blitzen.
You got the 2 kids, or cousin Eddie.
Yeah, so it's either Juliette Lewis, Johnny Galecki, Beverly D'Angelo, or Randy Quaid.
Johnny Galecki?
It is Johnny Galecki.
It really?
Yeah.
All right.
It is Johnny Galecki.
I thought it was one of the kids, but
It's number B, Johnny Galecki.
number B. All right, well, 1 for 1.
All right, letter 2. True or false? That's funny.
I laughed into it.
True or false?
Applause.
This was the. All right, you know what? I will.
It's Christmas time in hell.
Number 2, true or false? This was the only vacation movie to not feature the Lindsey Buckingham song "Holiday Road." You know what song I'm talking about?
I know exactly.
Holiday
what-
Road. Holiday Road.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's a good song. I've
I
been down the Holiday Road.
Did we just lay down like a hit track?
I think so.
I
yeah.
think we did.
I've been down with the Holiday Road.
Oh.
Holiday Road.
Oh, we shouldn't do it again.
Yeah, anyway, I'm going to say yes because I'd noticed it wasn't in this one, so true.
It is strange. It is the only one that does not have the Holiday Road song.
What a great song.
Because
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
Oh. But what's funny is because this is the only movie that's a vacation movie where they're not
They
traveling.
don't go on a vacation.
They're not
yeah.
traveling. It's Christmas Vacation.
I tried to incorporate that fact into my synopsis.
Yeah.
Hopefully it came through. Romania, let me know.
All right, so you're 2 for 2 already. Number
Twofer.
Twofer. Number 3. Over under 2.5. How many vacation movies did Brian Doyle Murray make an appearance in?
Oh, that's a good question. Damn. I feel like I should know this. I said I was a fan of the franchise. I'm going to say over.
Close. Under. He was in 2. So this movie, and he was in the original Vacation. He played the manager of the camping ground.
Okay.
If you recall what I'm talking about. Where the gross pool and
yeah, I thought maybe I had seen him in that or European, but I didn't know about Vegas or the Ed Helms one. So
no, just the 2.
yeah, just the 2.
Number 4, the house that the Griswolds neighbors, so we're talking about Todd and Margot, the house that the Griswolds neighbors inhabit is also a house from a very famous action movie family. Which famous action movie family lived there first? Was it A, the Murtaugh family from Lethal Weapon?
Oh.
B, the McClane family from Die Hard? C, the Tasker family from True Lies? Or D, the Toscani family from Above the Law, which is a Steven Seagal movie?
I hope it's not that one because I haven't seen that one.
So basically what I'm saying is that the house...
I know what you're saying.
Okay, all right.
The neighbor's house.
Yeah, the neighbor's house.
Give it to me again. Lethal Weapon.
So the Murtaugh family from Lethal Weapon, the McClane family from Die Hard.
I don't remember seeing a house in Die Hard.
Well, there's a lot of Die Hards.
Okay.
Or
so not from Die Hard 1. It could be from the Die Hard franchise.
Exactly. Or the Tasker family from True Lies, that Schwarzenegger movie.
I'm going to guess True Lies.
The Murtaugh family from Lethal Weapon. They live in that house.
No, I still haven't seen those fucking movies.
They're great, man.
I know. We need to watch them.
We've talked about doing a Lethal Weapon, arc. We should do one.
Yeah, let's do Lethal Weapon 1 through 4.
I'd be in.
You know what we should do? Lethal Weapon. There's no good alliterations for that, but like Lethal Weapon March or Lethal Weapon February, and every we just do the 4 for that month.
We can workshop it. I like the idea. Yeah, get a cool
We've
name.
had the Kiana-san.
Yeah, I like the idea.
We did another one with 3 at some point in time, I think.
All right, number 5. So you are
2 for 2.
2 and 2. 2 wins, 2 losses, 2
Right.
rights, 2 wrongs. This is for all the marbles. Number 5, over under 3.5. How many Oscar nominees does this movie have?
Ooh. Let me think here. Under. Wow, those fucking old people, man. Under. I'm sticking with under. I think Juliette Lewis, maybe, but
Okay, is under.
I'm going to say under.
Under? Okay, you're correct. 3, Randy Quaid, Juliette Lewis, and William Hickey, which I think is one of the old people.
One of the old dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll take it. Because I didn't think that Chevy Chase or Beverly D'Angelo had ever,
Yeah, no, I mean, I get that. They're not, I mean, they're not even Golden Globe type actors below an Oscar.
Maybe him. Golden Globes do comedy, don't they?
Yeah,
So
and I
maybe
think
once he was
they
nominated.
do TV too.
Yeah,
so,
they do. Yeah. Community, Chevy Chase, maybe. But anyway.
All right, I've got cans in the fridge. We're gonna grab a couple of beers.
Yep.
I've got a couple of Milwaukee's Best, and to be honest, if this is Milwaukee's Best, I would fucking hate to drink their second best.
The Beast.
because it's awful.
The Beast.
Like if that's their best, their second best must be piss water. Ding, fries are done.
Hark, hear the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, ding dong, okay, ding dong.
Ding dum okay. All right. On 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Oh, I lost.
Did not enjoy that.
Told you, that's Milwaukee's Best. I hate to see you fucking drink the second best. You done with that?
Oh, Mike and Jason. When I was in a fraternity in my freshman year in college, we used to do a thing. I was only in it my freshman year, so I'm not a real frat guy, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it meant, I mean.
But anyway, we used to do this thing called Beast Bowl, which,
Sounds awful.
yeah, it was terrible. It was like a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and you played against a team to 21, and if the other team scored, you had to run in and drink a little, like, one of those, like, not styrofoam, but like the little fucking solo cups, but like paper cups, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Like a
about.
shot, pretty much. But
Yeah, like
it was
once
all
you get
paper
under a
cups.
water cooler.
Yeah, exactly. You had to drink one of those full of Milwaukee's Best.
Okay, all right, it's not terrible.
So you're playing 3-on-3 till 21 by one. Every time the other team scores, you have to go drink a little bit of Milwaukee's Best.
So
Starts off fine.
how much vomit was there in this?
I was so glad that my team lost in the very first game.
I would be too. I
Yeah.
don't want to play that shit.
Because you're sweating, you're running around drinking fucking little shots of Milwaukee's Best. Not good.
Sweat,
But anyway,
baby, sweat, and I'll show you these nuts.
yeah. You and me, baby, ain't
Nothing but mammals.
so let's
We
do
know
it
we've
like
been
we
doing
do.
too much singing. I'm
Well, it's Christmas. We're caroling.
not sure it's a Christmas carol, but yeah, no, I
No,
agree.
but caroling, is that a thing? were there ever just carolers
Yeah.
that weren't Christmas carolers?
Oh no, I think caroler implies that you're singing Christmas songs. I don't think you can go around.
Yeah, but
singing.
we're just going to be carolers.
I don't think you show up at a door and go, I blow if I was good, I would die. If I would live, I would die. Like, it's just like, no, like, what are you doing? Caroling implies that you're singing Christmas songs.
You ring a doorbell, they answer a group of people. I'm so fancy. You already know. We're
All
just
the
caroling.
way to Tokyo.
We're just caroling. It's not Christmas, but we're caroling. I kind of like it. Let's start it up, man.
Yeah, you knock on the door. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Mopping floors in your house.
Cleaning doors in this house.
Yeah. We're the carolers. But we don't do that shit at Christmas.
We don't play no shit.
Yeah.
Gays bitches better be wearing jimmies.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Drinking Buddies.
Smooth transition.
this is the portion of the podcast where we choose a character from the film, not an actor, but a character from the film that we would get irresponsibly drunk, shit-faced, shivoed with, if you will. That's a metaphor for a lady that was on life support back in the day. Keenan, who's your drinking buddy?
Christ. That's a Terry Schiavo joke in case you've listened to all these episodes and
Hey,
weren't
you
sure.
know what? Hear me out, dude. If we can make 9/11 jokes, we can make Terry Schiavo jokes.
Yeah, the statute of limitations is passed, on that. My drinking buddy, The only reason I'm saying it because I saw he just had a fat fucking glass of whiskey. It should be Clark, but I'm going to go with Clark's father-in-law because when Clark was...
Art?
Yeah, Art, who's the asshole. But when Clark was trying to get
So do washing machines.
Yeah, when he was trying to get the shit plugged in, the lights on the yard or whatever, Art went out and he was like, you know what? If I'm going to go out there, I'm going to pour a big old fucking glass of whiskey, and I bet my douchebag son-in-law is not going to get it done.
The little lights aren't twinkling.
Yeah, and then, he's a horny old man, too, because he's looking at that poster of the two fucking turtles fucking.
Oh, dude,
and
he was Jane, his old-ass D to that shit, too.
Jay and his old-ass D. He's like, come on, please get hard. Fuck.
Yeah, no,
they have Viagra in the 80s. There was no chance for him to get hard.
Oh, no, right? Dude. He barely got his back pilled down. He's not taking Viagra to jerk
My
off.
dick don't work. No, I can't find.
I ain't got no dick.
I can't find. My legs don't work.
I got no dick.
That all being said, I'm drinking with him. And also because Clark's too obvious. But if you pick Clark, I won't be mad at you.
Not picking Clark, drinking buddy, and Bethany.
Oh.
Should
we
be
can
fun.
both agree that Cousin Eddie would not be fun, though, right? He would probably get annoying.
That was literally my second choice. I would absolutely fuck with Eddie.
I don't know. I feel like you'd be hanging out with him for a while, and you'd be like, I got to drop this guy off.
Yeah,
he's the kind of guy that you would go out and he'd be like, hey, man, I'll buy this first round of beers for us. And then, because he had only $10, so he knew he could pay for that round. And then after that, he'd be like, all right, could you pay for everything else for me, though, for the rest of the night? Because I bought those beers for you.
Do you know how many people you've described in my friendship group from 19 to 20?
I fucking hate those people.
But, hey, man, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with those people. I'm good with that.
Well, help someone out, I guess,
All right. Rotten Tomatoes over-under. We'll start with the critics. I will set the critics' rating over-under at a 65%.
Over.
68.
All right. One away, critics. Come on. Let's do a 69 joke.
Oh, you're right. And honestly, I think that's a little low. I think the critics were fucking wrong about this. Audience, I will set at an 88%.
Yeah, the audience loves it. I'll say under, though.
Under, 86%.
Okay.
And the IMDb was...
Don't know. I'm going to guess 6.2.
7.6.
7.6. All right.
Pretty good.
For this.
I mean, as far as IMDb ratings go, that's elite. That's an elite rating.
Before I watch it on this viewing, I probably would have given it about a 6.2. On this one, I'll give it a 7.6. I'll agree with people.
My Real Buzz ranking is an 8.5.
8.5?
8.5.
I'll give it a 7.6.
Okay, that's fair.
It's still not my favorite vacation movie.
It's fine if it's not your favorite, but it shouldn't be your second to last favorite.
Yeah, but there's only 4.
Okay, so you
or right. 5, I guess, with Ed Helms.
And we don't count that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like them pretty much in the order that they came out in. I love the first one. The second one holds a very special place in my heart.
I'm pretty much with you, except for European Vacation. I think European Vacation is far and away the worst one.
You think it's the worst one?
Yeah. Far and away. Not even close.
I think it's part of... I love fucking Europe, too. I've never been,
I love
but
Europe.
I've always wanted
I'm
to
not
go.
saying I don't love Europe. I just think it's a bad movie. Like, the execution is not good. And the casting is terrible, too. Fucking Audrey was annoying. And, dude, the second one is by far the worst one.
Favorite movie of all time? In Bruges, right?
Yeah.
Favorite Ocean's movie? Ocean's 12, set in Europe.
Ocean's 12 is garbage.
Teen movie that came out when I was a teen? Euro Trip, set in Europe.
Love Euro Trip.
Europe Vacation is not, or European Vacation is not my favorite vacation, but I like it a lot. I think I should have been European.
You know what? I'm going to say this out loud, Keenan, and I think I'm right. I think that the people viewing would agree with me. I think it's the worst one. I think you're in the minority thinking that European Vacation is even decent, let alone not the worst.
Okay, cool, man. I'm glad that you think that. But I think that you're in the minority thinking it the other way. So there you go.
Well, I was just trying to give a call to action to our listeners to
put it to a poll.
I will put. You know what? I will tomorrow.
And the 4 people that vote on it, let us know.
It's probably more like 12.
I'll take it.
All right. Well, I think that it about ends the episode for us. Thank you again for listening to another edition of Real Buzz Takes. We are the Real Buzzed crew. Keenan, take us out.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
We are the Real Buzz crew, and we review the best of the worst for you.
Merry Christmas, fuckers.
This concludes our broadcast day.
That's good because I didn't.